Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Star Trek Judgment Rites. We are investigating the planet Balkos III, to find out why this planet, even though with a race of people in the Stone Age, has some advanced technology, and we're trying to figure out what or who brought this here and to what purpose has it made it activate right now. So there's a lot of things here, so I think we should have Spock scan some of them.
The tricorder shows this to be a touch-sensitive display module.
Touchscreen.
This is an interface card for a computer display. Optical interface cables. These could be used to connect myriad devices. Readings indicate advanced optical computer circuitry is contained within that box. It may be useful. An optically controlled switch meant to be used by remote operation. It may be useful with other devices in the complex. Captain, the tricorder readings indicate there are small devices in that container. The devices are related in some way to energy fields. It would take a closer examination to be certain. There are still several batteries in the bin, Captain. This unit is manufacturing electrochemical energy storage devices in an inert state.
In English, Spock?
That was English, Captain.
I think he means uncharged batteries, Jim.
Captain, the tricorder readings indicate there are small devices in that container. The devices are related in some way to energy fields.
Oh, and still, same thing.
A high-pressure device for joining two objects.
Okay, let's get the screen.
Spock, what do you make of the screen?
This is a computer display module, Captain.
Spock, what kind of interface is this?
A bridge unit for use between function control and display circuitry, Captain. It could be helpful to have.
That's an interesting sound to take when you grab it.
Spock, what do you make of these?
This appears to be a set of interface cables.
Spock, any idea what this box is?
The cube contains control circuitry. I suggest we keep it.
Spock, is that a switch?
Yes, a fairly simple switching device, Captain. Captain, these items appear to be configured to produce a small energy field of some sort. They do not appear to be powered at this time.
Why don't you see what you can do with them, Spock?
That would seem to be a logical thing to do. I will take enough for all of us. The bin contains small plastic discs, Captain. The plastic is essentially inert in this form. However, if placed under pressure, it will become a superconductor capable of storing significant energy compared to its size. It will break down over time. That is why it is commonly stored in this state.
Probably should hang on to a few, don't you think?
A logical choice.
Okay, that's an interesting sound to make when you grab it. So we got this.
A small gray badge. A small disc of plastic.
Looks like a battery positive negative sign in there.
An interface cable. A small device for display controls. This cube contains a significant amount of circuitry. Essentially an on-off control device. A bridge unit for use between function control and display circuitry.
I hate it when it does something like that, but they said this thing here could be used to combine things, so I wonder if we could combine battery with the badge.
This is a very specialized pressure device, Captain. These batteries go into this side of the device to be combined under pressure with the item in the other hopper. The badges have been placed into the hopper, Captain. Since we know this is a high-pressure device, it would be logical to either use it or leave it alone.
Whew. What is that smell?
There is a chemical change due to the pressure. That is simply a small amount of outgassing by the plastic conductor. Captain, the badges and batteries are now joined.
No effect.
What, is it already in my inventory? Yeah.
A small gray badge thickened by the presence of a plastic disc pressed into its structure.
I wonder if I could use a tricorder on it.
Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
Now they said there was a battery charger in the other room, so maybe we could charge a battery in that and may give us something to use.
The badges change color.
I believe the units are now fully operational.
Hopefully these badges will help us with some of these force fields. We should each keep one of them with us while we're here.
Yes, but because of that now, we also could walk through the doors. And now one of the force fields is down.
This is a computer control panel, Captain. It appears to have some control over other parts of the compound.
See, I think we need to use...
This modification is not all that is necessary to gain access to the computer. It still requires a display unit.
I kind of jumped the gun on there because this mission is not my favorite one, but I want to try to get through this one because the next mission is actually my favorite one of this entire game.
Captain, this modification has completed the repairs of this unit. I should be able to deactivate a force field somewhere in this complex.
Now we could use it.
I can shut down the force field protecting the generator. Do you wish me to do so?
No, let's look around a bit more first. Yes, we'll finally be able to take a better look at it. No, let's look. Yes, we'll finally be able to take a better look at it.
Captain, my attempt to turn off the force field has triggered some sort of computer activity. It is awaiting confirmation to bring a display up on the screen. Shall I confirm?
I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's wait. By all means, Spock. Curiosity may kill cats, but I'm hoping humans will fare a little better.
That's comforting, Jim.
This one is actually, if I remember correctly, it's diamond.
It appears we have chosen correctly, Captain. The controls indicate that the force field has been dropped.
So now, actually everything that's been surrounded by force field is now unprotected, so now we could take a better look and scan them.
It appears to be a detection device. Judging by the complexity of its circuitry, I would gather that it is quite sensitive. It is a powerful transmitter, unlike anything in Starfleet records.
It's like it's maybe sending something to a distant planet or something.
It is a scanner with both long-range and detailed capabilities.
So when they scanned us when we got in.
The energy generated from inside this unit is definitely causing the problems in communicating with the Enterprise. It will undoubtedly block any attempt at transporter lock-on also.
So that's what's causing all that. I don't remember which door to go in. I think it's this top one. Yeah.
A huge vat full of pheromone and food-producing bacteria. An orb and disc configured device hangs from the ceiling. An orb and disc configured This device will propel a large quantity of bacteria into the planet's ecosystem. Smooth rock and tight connections everywhere. Captain Kirk feels angry at his crew for letting him down, and he's not sure why. Spock is quite pleased. His emotional control hides the fact that he is considerably superior to the other two in every way.
Yeah, they're definitely not thinking right.
McCoy is getting tired of Spock's know-it-all attitudes, even as Spock does know everything. You get no response.
Bo, Spock, no arguing. I want to find out what's going on and find out now.
Most impressive pieces of technology.
This room gives me the willies, Jim.
There's bacteria in there. Let's see what McCoy thinks of that.
A high-protein bacteria mixed with some sort of pheromone-style compound. I don't know what effects the pheromone would have on our physiology. I would need to take a sample back to the lab on the Enterprise to conduct a study.
What does Spock say about it?
Fascinating. This device siphons material from the other unit by way of the pipe overhead. It possesses the ability to move a substantial amount of material. Most interesting is that the material can be jettisoned up out of these caves into the ecosystem of the planet. It may be that the material in the vat is dangerous, and the builders wished to protect this complex from contamination.
But they didn't care about the planet, did they?
Apparently not the primary concern.
Tell that to the Balkos.
According to the studies from the Demeter, the Balkosi would not recognize speech.
I believe Bones was speaking figuratively, Spock.
There is presently no means by which to shut off this release. The unit is set to discharge, and the control switch has been removed.
Removed? Could it be the builders were not afraid the complex would be contaminated, but were instead afraid the ecosystem would be in trouble if the contents of the vat were not discharged?
Interesting hypothesis, Captain. Difficult to do more than speculate at this time.
A discharge unit set to eject material siphoned through ceiling pipes into the planet's ecosystem.
So the control switch was removed. Can we use this?
Assuming the appropriate signal is received, this unit can be shut down safely. The shutdown signal does not originate here.
So we still used it, but
I would just be wasting our time.
I don't remember what to do here. I think it just scans it.
A discharge.
Let's go up here.
Although the equipment is alien, nothing appears out of the ordinary in this medical examination room. A medical examination station. It appears to be sized for Balkos. Although the equipment is... Spock muses whether or not the medical facilities here will keep McCoy busy. McCoy feels bad about wondering if Mr. Spock's brain will come out easier the second time around.
I wonder what that means.
Kirk thinks a nap on the couch might do him some good.
I think that brain thing, I think may have been talking about something from the original series. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen some of those episodes.
You should feel almost at home, Doctor.
Finally, something I can deal with.
Feeling better, Bones?
Jim, I'm picking up some dead tissue samples. Someone has definitely been observing the Balkos.
It's interesting.
It looks like a bunch of grapes.
Even with the doorway leading out, the air seems thick and the room feels confining. A small door leading to the planet's surface. This device appears to be of the same manufacturer as the others in this complex.
Is that a waste bin or something?
Even with the doorway...
They don't say anything. It's...
Internal structure hidden by force field effects. The uncovered areas consist of a pair of unknown vents and a solid inclined drop chute.
It's definitely eating something.
Captain,
Oops.
I am registering massive interference. We will not be able to communicate with the Enterprise until it subsides.
Let's try to get the medical tricorder.
The Balkosian system shows heightened stress and metabolic activities.
Oh, shoot. Well, anyways, I'm going to call it Let's Play here.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.